and my phone is always on mute. And just before I walked in, I was criticizing all the lawyers for standing there with a cell phone glued to their ear. My cell phone's buried in my pocket, and the judge's court clerk, Miss Albright, texts me to ask me why I'm there that day because I had nothing up, and it goes off in my pocket. And of course, I couldn't get it out of my pocket in time. It was coming out in French. Thank God Judge Sally spoke French. You understood what happened. So I made that mistake after I yelled at a bunch of lawyers for my cell phone. So
Mario, Salvatore Gabriel DiMario, 26B83910A B and C. Good morning, Mr. Zellman.
morning, Judge. Your Honor, it was back for the defendant. I apologize. That phone infarction was my fault. Calling my client and tell her that I was in the parking lot.
You should have her phone muted.
Well,
Or he should. I mean, I got phones going off in here all the time. I'm getting tired of it. They tell us we have to have phones, have to let people have phones in here, but they don't have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lawyers aren't going into the Supreme Court with their phones unmuted or muted rather. Unmuted, I should say. But anyway.
well, Judge, can I give you a quick story before we get into this dilemma here?
Sure.
The other day, I was in front of Judge Salamick, and my phone is always on mute. And just before I walked in, I was criticizing all the lawyers for standing there with a cell phone glued to their ear. My cell phone's buried in my pocket, and the judge's court clerk, Miss Albright, texts me to ask me why I'm there that day because I had nothing up, and it goes off in my pocket. And of course, I couldn't get it out of my pocket in time. It was coming out in French. Thank God Judge Sally spoke French. You understood what happened. So I made that mistake after I yelled at a bunch of lawyers for my cell phone. So today I got someone else in trouble. It was just the start of the week.
It's all right.
Sorry, Judge.
We're past it.
Well, he's such a nice guy. I mean,
I know. I just have
a
it.
lot of lawyers.
I know. I just have it happen so much. But at any rate, let's move on here. I'm going to dismiss the civil infractions. He's going to plead the animal vicious act, right?
Your Honor, we agree to the restitution.
And your name, sir?
Salvatore Gabriel DiMatteo.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty here, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs for all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
You signed that form I gave you that said advice is right, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I want you to understand that if you plead guilty to this, the prosecutor is offering this to be taken under a statute, and if you comply with everything that I order, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you sign, read, and you understand all your rights, right?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
have any questions before I ask you how you plead?
No, Your Honor.
The charge of animal vicious act, dog violation, how do you plead?
No contest. I think she checked no contest, and we'll take either one. What did she check on the box here?
It's got no contest. I didn't see it.
No, that's all right. But, I mean, Judge, because it's not going to be reported as murder, and they've agreed to the civil restitution, you'll change that to guilty. Is that correct? You understand under the ordinance by the dog running and attacking a dog that was deemed to be a vicious animal, pleading guilty to that. Is that correct? Yes, sir.
He's pleading no contest, not guilty, and legally, that distinction matters less than people think. A no contest plea gets treated the same as a guilty plea for sentencing purposes. The real difference is that he's not formally admitting to the facts, which can matter later if there's a related civil lawsuit.
All right, yes, Your Honor.
All right. You know what's going on here. We're talking.
I do. You kind of got me confused because I thought it was no contest, Your Honor.
I didn't see it, and I did not see that. I'll be happy to go no contest, kind of start it over if you want.
Oh, we don't have to, you don't care, do you? Doesn't matter, it's going to come off in 3 months.
Your Honor, it's to your discretion. If it matters, then I want
Well, then I'm going to take no contest if that's what everybody agrees to. You understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea.
I do.
You understand you plead no contest, that I'm going to take that as a guilty plea. And Mr. Shelnick, will you stipulate that I can use the police report to establish a factual base?
Absolutely, Your
I'm
Honor.
going to mark that People's one. Sir, you understand by pleading no contest, you're giving up all the rights, possible penalties, and that the case will be taken under 771.1. If you're compliant, the case will be dismissed on motion of the prosecutor at the end of the specified term, which they've got here is 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, yes. And you understand also that the prosecutor indicated you'd be eligible after 3 months if you comply with them.
So do you understand everything I've said?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, to the charge of animal violations, vicious act, how do you plead?
No comment.
And counsel, you stipulate I can use the report to establish a factual basis. All right, I've had that marked Peoples 1. Was this dog okay?
The other dog is okay. There was no punctured skin. They took it to the emergency vet service somewhere in Saline because it just had surgery on a different part of the body. And there was an abrasion not caused by the bite, but there were no puncture wounds.
I still really should let the victim appear here unless the victim's here. So I'll accept you're not on probation or parole, are you?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm accepting that plea, dismissing the dog at large with no dog license. I mean, I guess I could call her in and see if the victim has indicated she doesn't want to appear.
Well, they've made a request for restitution.
I know. John, call over Miss Foley Carter again, 249. And
They're neighbors, Judge. I don't know how.
yeah, I understand.
The other thing you are is
Miss Foley Carter, your name? Do we know if the victim, owner of the other dog, wants to or doesn't want to appear on this?
They might be very strong feelings, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set it for a sentence date. I don't need a pre-sentence report. I will set it for a sentence date. We're gonna notify the victim. You want to do the 29th? Are you good that day, Mr. Zelnick?
that work for you? That'll work for me. July 29th.
We'll make it at 8:30. Heather, we have to make sure the victim is notified. Do you mind doing that?
Do you know?
Judge, maybe you make an inquiry now because this is the first time the dog has ever gotten out of the yard. There was a latch problem at the fence in the pool. It's never bitten anyone before, with no previous notice, and it's a rescue dog that they've raised. You consider removing the muzzle for the dog.
Oh, I'm not gonna do any of that till the 29th. I mean,
We get in sooner
no, I gotta notify him.
because there's no vicious propensity, and I explained to my client that as opposed to the common law rule, if you're entitled to one bite, the ordinance is malum per se, that one bite indicates or one attack indicates a vicious animal.
There's some animosity here, maybe, isn't there?
Well, it's a neighborhood issue that started after the bite.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm not lifting that off. I'm just, I want to hear from the victim first, and that's the next day I can do it. I'm sorry. July 29th, 8:30. What kind of a dog is this again?
She is a German Shepherd dog.
I mean, how big is the dog?
For her size, and she should be 65 pounds. She's about 18 pounds overweight.
So she's 85 to 90.
No, she is 78 pounds right now. She's on her way back down.
You have a fenced-in yard?
Yes, sir.
There was a latch problem on the pool gate, which you were, that's what they got.
Listen, I'm not changing my mind.
No, I don't.
Honestly, July 29th, that's in 2 weeks. Victim can show up.
There's a second layer to this case that's easy to miss. These two households are also neighbors, and now one side is asking for a personal protection order against the other. The dog bite didn't happen in a vacuum. It's part of an ongoing tension between people who still have to live next door to each other.
They got a problem. I'm good with the judge. One thing I want to ask was, because there's all these neighbor issues, I don't like mediating, getting in the middle of finger pointing. Will there be some, I know the court's going to enforce the court, but any neighbors shouting at each other?
It's not going to happen. You should know me better than that.
No, it's not you, Your Honor. It's the,
I'm not gonna let that happen. And you're gonna talk to him if you sense that that's a problem, right, Ms. Foley Carter? I mean, this is
the victim, the defendant here, they're seeking a personal protection.
Yeah.
You ask for,
I'm telling you.
well, no, they can come to court on it, so they,
Okay.
just, I will ask you should know better, you got law in your family. Judge, they're seeking a PPO against the victim and the victim's family, so.
Jeez. Okay.
Judge, I know it all starts, I was a mailman and I'm a late dog, so I know how it is.
July 29th. We'll see you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
You can ask me.
And by the way, there is a victim's rights statement in here in the other packet that I didn't see.
Well, let's hold on. We'll stay here in case you need us still.
No, I don't need you. You can review it before then, okay? Before the sentence. Right.
Yeah, look at it. That's fine. Thanks for your.
Have a good day. What else do you have?
Lakestone Apartments versus Marjorie Marshall.
Hey, please, the Honorable Court, Steve Gann, P78219 for the plaintiff.
This is Marjorie Marshall. I'm here.
She's on her sheet, Your Honor.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Miss Marshall.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm in the doctor's office, but I just want you to know I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's okay.
Okay.
Counsel, I would indicate that on our sheet from the assistance folks that the case was transferred to Friends Indeed for assistance, was updated 7/6. They've not been able to reach the client. They sent an email yesterday, I guess, regarding her assistance. So, ma'am, you need to check your email regarding.
Judge, if I could
Yes.
if I could just make a quick statement. I did
Well,
everything. I did
it has to
everything.
be very quick, ma'am.
Okay, I did everything they told me to do. I was in touch with them. I did the phone interview. I went to the office 3 different times. So I don't know why they're saying they couldn't get in touch with me because I was
Well,
talking.
ma'am, I don't know either.
Okay.
There was an
So-
email sent to you yesterday, according to them.
Yes, I saw
I'm
it.
telling you to check your email, get back in touch with them.
Okay, I will get it taken
Mr.
care of.
Dan, what is the amount that's owed?
Sir, the current amount due and owing is $4,468.91. That's inclusive of the $252.80 in attorney fees. So rent to retain alone is $4,416.11.
Got it.
And that's including the water bills and the late fees. They put the water bill in there too, sir.
And the
That's part of
water
the
bill,
lease.
rent if it's not paid.
This is a familiar pattern in rental assistance cases. The tenant says she did everything asked of her, called in, went to the office 3 separate times. The assistance program says they couldn't reach her. Somewhere in that gap is the actual truth. But from the court seat, all that matters right now is getting both sides talking again before the next hearing.
I'm sorry.
The water bill will become rent if it's not paid.
Okay, yeah, I will pay everything.
I'll adjourn the matter to July 17th, 2026 at
3 p.m.
3 p.m. All right, ma'am, that is an in-person hearing, so you'll need to be here.
Okay, so if I pay everything, do I still have to come?
No, if everything's paid, you just have to make sure that everything's paid.
Okay, then, thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
please reach out to me if everything's paid so that we can get the proper paperwork to the court and it can save the court some time getting it off the calendar.
Okay, and so who are you?
I'm the attorney for the landlord, Steve Gann. My name's on the paperwork.
Okay, then, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll call the case
Judge.
Lakes
Arbor House
Apartments versus Wendell and Munson. Alexander
Steve Gann.
Plagenic.
Morning again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, on behalf of plaintiff. I believe the defendant, I thought I saw their name.
I'm here. Your Honor.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So,
Did I even get the name close?
Closer than most, I guess. It's Plavianich.
That was a nice way to put that.
It's a steep learning curve on that one.
All right. So, how much is owing?
non-payment rent possession case balance, including costs, is $2,945, 2945.
All right. And sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I got this apartment with the assistance of SOS Community Services in Washtenaw County. There's been a lot of like crosswires and miscommunication and outright non-communication, sort of like on both sides, between myself and the leasing agency. I am going to be responsible. I am responsible personally for $900 of any outstanding balance, and my caseworker is currently out of office until the 14th, but she confirmed with me that the remaining balance would be covered by SOS.
He's only personally responsible for $900 of this balance. The rest is supposed to be covered through a community assistance program, but his caseworker is out of office until the middle of the month, which puts him in a strange spot. He can't fully resolve this case until someone else's schedule opens up.
So I am in the process of attaining a money order right now. And I'm hoping by the time
how much is your money order gonna be for, sir?
So I'm responsible for $900 of
So
the
when are
remaining
you gonna pay
balance.
the $900 to the landlord?
I have to, well, see, the thing is, I had a money order initially that I lost. So I have to file a claim. I'm filing a claim today. I just got paid today. So I'm filing like a return claim or whatever. I think it's like $21.
I understand that. So how much are you gonna pay to the landlord before next week?
Before next week, I'm hoping that I will have my portion in full by next week. And
So you're gonna pay $900. You're gonna pay $900. When can you pay that, sir?
correct. Basically, as soon as this money order situation is
Well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen in a week. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn it out to the 17th, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. You'll have to come down. You'll have some news from your SOS worker.
Right.
And you'll have whatever payment you're going to have in, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.